Hi guys, so today's video will be a recap. I'm really sorry it took so long, but it was just too many products to test. It's my Kiko Milano haul, so now I had a few weeks time and I actually managed to test out all the products several times. Okay, first thing, I've tried to do it in categories. So first thing is the brushes. Absolutely love them. They're really good. I tend to put the protectors back on after I clean them. The eye brushes I used quite a lot, and even the angled brush I used a few times. I cleaned all of them already several times, and they seem to be fine. They work perfectly, so I'm very happy with that. I also had that travel brush, which I only used once so far, but I also cleaned it, and it survived it really well, so happy with that. And my absolute favorite is the Kabuki brush. This brush is just so good, especially if you have a really loose face powder and stuff like this. This is just perfect. Again, this one I also cleaned already a few times, and it survived it really well. So very, very happy with that. Then next one, maybe the odd one out product, the Solar Protect Serum. This one I can't really give much opinion on it. I only used it 2, maybe 3 times. It's supposed to, I think, make your tan last longer, but as I'm very pale, it's alright. It's a good serum, but I can't say it actually did much for my skin or made any suntan from the summer last longer, so can't really comment on it. But it was a good product and it didn't make me break out, which is a plus. Now, next one for the face, the BB cream. This one was in the color Rose 03. I actually really like this one. It is one of these BB creams where you have like the little spheres, so it comes out white, but when you then start to spread it on your face, the little spheres of color start to work, and then they actually really good on the skin. One thing I have to say though, this I find quite drying on my skin, especially after I would set it with powder. It breaks really quickly. So for me it works better if I use it on no makeup days and just use this and nothing else on top. As soon as I use a setting powder on it, it just dries out too much and then it breaks up really easily, and it's just not good for me then. Next powder is the Invisible Touch Face Fixing Powder. I really like this one. It's very, very nice. Saying that though, one thing, the applicator. I do quite like the applicator, but as you can see, because it's a setting powder, so something you use at the end, so you go over the face to blot it in, and for that it works perfectly. Now it's of course not really well spread. It really mattifies the face really nicely, but because you go over it after you did your makeup, that applicator gets really easily dirty. So I cleaned it already once and then dried it out and put it back in, but as soon as I used it once or twice again, the applicator just gets really easily dirty, and this is actually something I really like on that whole thing. I love the whole box and everything, but the powder inside is really good as well. So that's definitely a big plus. Then I had the, what was it actually called? The Matte Effect Finishing Powder. This is one of these finishing powders with a rosy shine. I really like this one. Saying that though, it is a tiny bit chalky, so if you use it as the finishing powder, I would suggest something like a really fluffy kabuki brush to actually get it all on. So otherwise, it might not be the best option to have maybe streaks in your face. Then I also had the Matte Fusion Pressed Powder. This one I didn't use much yet, I think once or twice. Like it though, really nice. It's a good color match, it sits well on the face, so very happy with that one as well. Now let's move on to the eyes. I had the eyeshadow palette, there we have it. I only used it 4 times so far. Did like it though. I only didn't use it as much because I just had so many other ones to try out. The really dark color is a bit difficult to blend, but if you work on it, it actually works well. And once it's on your face, they last really well during the day. So I'm really, really happy with that, and I would buy it again. So that's the Bright Quartet 01. It's a baked eyeshadow palette. Then this one I used a bit more often. This is the Water Shadow 202. This is the one you can use wet and dry. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. I really, really like it. Let me actually swatch it so you can see. It's like a grey mauve with a tiny hint of purple in it. I really, really just like it. So I'm very happy to use this one. Then the next one is another eyeshadow. This one I used a bit more. What's it called? Eye Tech Look eyeshadow. It's one of these where the eyeshadow is in this little depot here, and then you have the springy, which is on a little spring. You have the little applicator coming out, which is a little sponge applicator. It's a very pinky color. I do love it though. And it lasts really well, so I'm really impressed with that. There you can see the depot where the eyeshadow is. So this one definitely very happy with. Same with the next one. Oh, I love this one. It's the multicolor glitter eyeliner. Kiko 01. This one I used actually a lot as the inner corner highlight, because it goes on really well and it's quite thin, so when you get it out, so you can actually be really nice to have it under the eye and in the under eye, or just use it as an inner corner highlight. Love it. Wears really well during the day as well, so very happy with that. Then mascaras. I got 2 mascaras at the time. One is the Volume Attraction Mascara. This one I really like. It has a very traditional brush. It's not as thick, but it does the job. It's really easy to be done, and I can use it for upper lash line and lower lash line because the brush is not too big. So happy with it. It's a good stable one. Nothing special though, but it's a good mascara. And I think when I bought it, it was on offer and it was like £3.90, and for that it's really good. Then this one, unfortunately, didn't do it for me. This is the Kiko Milano Unmeasurable Length Mascara. It has this really weird brush, which I can't use on the lower lash line and even on the upper lash line. It's just really weird in application. So to be honest, the brush is the main thing why it's a no-go for me, because it's just too difficult to apply it to the eyes. So that's a no-no for me. Now I had 3 nail varnishes. This was a set. This was the Perfect Gel set. So you got the color and then you have the gel top coat. To be honest, this one was a bit disappointing as well. I did it exactly as per instructions, but it didn't last it long at all. I think I had the first crack already after a day of using on it, and then just little bits of the nail varnish split up. So unfortunately, no. This one is the BB base coat. This one actually is quite good. I was quite surprised by it because I thought it's maybe like a nail varnish color in this nudie color, but when you apply it, it dries down a bit matte. It does look streaky, but it doesn't matter because it's a base coat anyway. So it dries down a bit matte and streaky, and it does its job though. It's a really good base coat. So when I applied the colored nail varnish on top, it works really well, and I'm really happy with it. So this one I would buy again. Very happy with this as a base coat. Last ones. This were the lip products. Wow, and one nearly lip product. This was the Jelly Stylo. This one I used a lot. I do like it. As you can see, it has quite some usage already. This was the color 508. I really like this one. Let me actually swatch it. There we go. It's a very high shine one. Definitely wears well during the day. I'm quite surprised by that, but happy, very happy. So pleasantly surprised, of course. It's in a nice metal case as well, which is good because when I have it in my handbag it gets battered around, but it survives it well. Then the next one, what one was this one called? Doesn't actually say, just Kiko Milano. Color 800. I do like this one though. This is like a high shine one, and it has like a gold shimmer in it, and this is also very shiny. But because both of them are not opaque, as you can see, and this is actually quite nice, because this one, when you just do like one swipe on the lips, is lovely, because it just looks like a shine. It has a bit of glitter in it, but you can't really see that glitter massively on the lips, so it just looks like a nice shine and just enhances your own lip color. So very happy, use it, like it. Now this one is one of the lip glosses, can't say that, but yeah, 3D Hydra lip gloss, color 20. Didn't use it as much, it's a bit sticky, has good wearability though, it's nice, traditional color, can't really go wrong with that, I like it. And the last one, this was like one of these sticks, which is supposed to be for lips and eyes. Here, oh, here it just says stick for lips and cheeks, color 01. This one I actually quite like, although I did not use it as much on the cheeks, purely because I don't really like stick cream blushes. That's not really my thing. Comes out as a lipstick. As a lipstick, it's quite matte, as you can see. Oh, focus, focus, focus. It's a nice color. I do like it, a bit more of a mauvey color. You could use it on the cheeks. I mean, it says it, but as I said, I don't really use cream blushes. But as a lipstick, I do like it. And from this one, I really love the packaging. It was the one with the magnetic closure, so that's lovely. And it looks good on my vanity. So, happy with that. That was it so far. So, overall, I'm definitely happy with what I bought. I mean, most of the products were on sale when I bought them. So if you're not sure about something from Kiko, just wait a bit, because they have sales quite regularly going on. And when they have things on sale, it starts usually with 20%. And then if you wait a bit longer, it goes down sometimes to even like 50-70%. So then it's definitely worth just trialing out some of the products. So far, I mean, most of the products worked really well for me. So I'm very happy with that. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, any comments, I'm very happy. If you had any experience with any of the Kiko products, maybe some negative ones, so I don't dab into too many of their products, just let me know. Thank you.